Hello and welcome back to Banjo-Kazooie, episode 11. Yes, we are back in Click Clock Wood. We are actually jumping right back into the... someone remind me what these guys are called? Zaps, right? I'm going to show you guys how to do it without getting hit even once. Alright. Alright, someone let me know.
Zarg! He's beaten us. Oh well, we were getting bored of guarding it anyway.
Tapers off, because he's disappointed. 4 jiggies of 10. So, I will tell you all right now that I had zero intention at all of doing that without getting hit. Now, what I was saying... Someone please tell me how I died yesterday to those guys. What was that? I mean, I didn't even have to think about it and I killed them all. Now, I will say the probable reason that I died is I might not have had full health. Excuses, but I was missing the jump peck. That was my biggest problem. Missed those jump packs. There it is. Platforming has clearly gotten better since yesterday. I don't know what's happened, but I am just feeling as though I am a complete and utter Banjo-Kazooie champion right now. Yes, that's correct. Banjo-Kazooie champion. Yeah, it's a... Ugh.
Nabna changed so many acorns. I've got none left for next winter now.
Yeah, I'll bet you don't. If anyone, because I probably will never, ever do any type of reveal of myself, because the majority of you that watch this probably know me, that's what I look like. Gross, right? Yes. I am a squirrel, and I am modeled after Nabnut. Let's see if... Nah, can't get in there. Yeah, there's another window there. We ought to keep a close eye on it, just in case. Now... Why, you just passed your best note score for this world. Yes, we did. How did we do it? Well, I collected the exact same notes that we did yesterday, and I started the video. Now, where is that little eagle named Eyrie, you ask? Well, to which I would reply, heck, I don't have any idea. But what I do know is we are falling and going to lose at least 4 pieces, that was 5 pieces right there, of health. You know, it's always silly because you see these games and you're like, man... They've got these enemies that just walk around. Like, are they really supposed to pose any type of threat to me? And their answer is usually no, but then something like that happens, and you just about die. Pretty rough. Oh yeah, forgot. Jinjo! I am fairly certain. Ooh, got that last life piece right there. That was pretty good. I was hoping that would happen. We also have a few more gold feathers in case there are anything else in those. I'm going to call them claptraps. I know that's not what they're called. Those are the things from Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. I was going to say Donkey Kong Country, but if you are a Donkey Kong 64 fan, such as myself, you will fondly remember that there are claptraps in that game as well. And I know when people think claptrap, I feel like their brain immediately goes to Borderlands. If any Borderlands fans out there, shout-outs to you. I'm a big fan myself. The first one sucked, though. And the pre-sequel wasn't awesome, but I liked it. More than most people, I'd say. Now, if you take a look at this, it's actually built up a little bit. Kind of cool. If you remember yesterday, they were actually in fragments, and the reason for that being was we were in spring, and I didn't get very high up in the summer season. Another Mumbo token. See, and on this one, you like to jump and do that just for the guaranteed, I got this. But right there, you couldn't. Alright, Eyrie, my man, there's one.
Yummy, juicy caterpillar nice.
Yummy, juicy caterpillar nice. There we go. And that is 5 for my boy. Man, he's feeling great. Oh, he's huge.
Burp, Eyrie full now. Need more sleep.
Very nice. So he is good to go for this season. And if you remember correctly, we do have fall unlocked already. And as you can also see, these boards are a little more doable in the summer season. I don't really know what to call them. Oh, dang. Are we really gonna do this again today? Yes, 100%. That's what this episode's gonna be full of. Maybe. Oh, okay, there's no maybe about it. Clearly, I'm just here to suck. I don't know what it is. I guess I'm just rusty in my 3D platforming. Even though I recently... This isn't even fair, because it's always recently in my life, it seems. Recently played Super Mario 64, and I'm pretty much a genius at that game. Not a speedrunner or anything, and I don't claim to be the best, but I certainly am have heightened prowess in that game for sure, because it's just... That is probably the first game I played. My first memory of a game I played, which is a game I say I first played, was Super Mario World, as you might remember. But I got a Nintendo 64 and Super Mario 64 when I was 3, and have been playing that since. And sadly, it's not the same cartridge. I held on to it for a very, very long time, but I lent it out, and they got rid of it, which was a tragedy to say the least, but that's okay. I ended up with another copy of it. Hey, now, I knew that was going to happen. I mean, you saw me start to go right and then veer off, but I really should have stuck with this. I know I was just complaining about the fact that I'm bad at platforming today. It's the lag, you saw that. I clicked the button, nothing happened. And then next thing you know, we're flapping. But... yeah, Super Mario 64 when I was 3, and I've been playing it ever since, and yeah, I'm just a huge fan of it. Okay, I'm stopping myself here because I don't need to talk about Super Mario 64 anymore. I really don't. If I ever do get my hands on, or when I do, I should say, get my hands on the wireless, the Bluetooth Nintendo 64 controller, the Nintendo Switch Online one, I will, I'm telling you now, do a Super Mario 64 playthrough, 100% easy. I mean, we could probably 100% it in 10 parts or less. Well, don't let me be too bold, because I am going to want to do one world at a time, so it will probably be less than 10, or more than 10, sorry, just for the sheer fact that I don't want to like cram 3 worlds into one video just because I can. Like, we're gonna tear through that game. I mean, honestly, I say that we're only gonna do one level or one world episode, but I feel like it's only gonna take like 10 minutes maybe to do. Maybe. I know there's downtime and everything, and I don't want to hype this up because it's, if you hype something up or you talk something up, if you will. You're bound to fail, and yeah, I don't want to talk up the length of these videos too long. Now, my Super Mario 64 skills, yeah, I'll talk those up all day because they are all there all the time, and that's what brings us back to the original discussion of this all, the input lag on this controller. Maybe not input lag on the controller, but just right there. I don't know. I feel like the game is just like, it's got a lot to load right as I jump, and it's like, it just lags out. It just lags a little bit on me, and that is a shame. And on Banjo-Kazooie, which is, I would say, a 3D platformer second behind a collectathon, which is no big deal. No big deal. I, for one, am a big fan of collectathons. Now, I'm not saying that I'll go out there and play anything just because it has collectibles, but if it has something, if it is well made, I will be all over a collectathon. And that leads me into another collectathon. Just a thought real quick. Just speaking of games that I've been playing forever and have gotten pretty good at and just really come to enjoy. And I really am going to have to keep the conversation going here because I just cannot make that jump. I just can't. Donkey Kong 64. If anyone has anything negative to say about that game, you need to stop watching YouTube videos on why DK64 aged poorly, why DK64 bad, whatever you've been watching that's been brainwashing you to think that DK64 is a bad game, or even a suboptimal game. Take a hike. If we would have missed that jump, we would have died. So, really appreciate the fact that didn't just happen. I really am sorry about just how poorly I'm playing this game. I don't know. It's the lag on the controller when I try to make that jump up there. It's making it really hard. And if I miss again, we're dead. And I'd hate to have to start this recording over. So if you see this, like I say all the time, we lived. We did it. We lived. We are probably going to be in fall and winter in the next 10 minutes or so. I would say at the very, very, very least. I don't know how long I'm going to make this video. I wanted to get Click Clock Wood done in 2 videos, and that was yesterday's and today's. I know I didn't even get halfway yesterday, but that doesn't mean that I don't want to give you guys a longer episode, video, whichever one you'd like to refer to it as. I don't like to think of myself as somebody that delivers episodes. I know I title them as episodes because they truly are episodes if you think about it, even in length, because the word episode, and the reason I felt a little uncomfortable and usually do when using it, talking about my YouTube videos, is for one, it's that weird, I don't want to use words to describe it because, a word, because of that weird imposter syndrome thing that I feel like a lot of people that just casually make YouTube videos feel like. Why do people watch me? What is the... I'm just some goofball that just got off work and is playing a Nintendo 64 game, and people just so happen to click on it every now and again. It's just a weird feeling, So I don't want it to feel like as if it's like TV, because, that has like more substance to it as a medium, if you will. But, you know what, they are episodes, so whatever. So basically, I am a 3D platformer guy. I'm pretty solid at them, and I generally do not goof too often when it comes to 3D platforming, because it is a genre that feels so comfortable to me. But I will say, with how precise Banjo-Kazooie is when it comes to the platforming elements of this game, because it's not just a straight-up platformer, I feel like what you're expecting me to say is that it has subpar platforming, but that's not the case. It's like with Mario. It is a platformer. I say Super Mario 64, we'll use that one as an example because we've been talking about it. Super Mario 64 is a 3D platformer first and a collectathon second, because I don't really feel like it's an a-thon. I feel that Super Mario 64 is simply a game with a lot of collectibles, and that's what you got. It's just a game with a lot of collectibles. So, yeah. it is a platformer, so it needs to have very good, very solid, very thorough, and quite a few platforming sections / just the game needs to be a platformer first, and it is. But Banjo-Kazooie, and I'm talking around this so lightly because I'm trying not to pigeonhole an argument towards Banjo-Kazooie. It has great platforming elements. It has a lot of great platforming sections. It is a platformer, and it does a really good job at that, and I think that is why, one of the reasons, Banjo-Kazooie, both of them and their games are held to such high regards, is because they are just so good at what they do. Okay, here we go. Banjo-Kazooie is a very precise platformer because you don't platform all the time. So they set up like hard challenges, as you saw.
Where can I read more caterpillars? Need 10 this time.
Wow. Now, I will say, though I am the ones from summer actually carry over, so we still have one left from summer. Very cool. And we're picking up gold feathers, which is exactly what we needed. Now, I like to say that fall is definitely my second favorite of Click Clock Wood. I love this section. And it's not just because the notes are easier to get. Oh, come on. There we go. Not just because the notes are easier to get, but because it just looks good. There's a lot of, come on. There we go. There's a lot of leaves, which makes it easier to traverse things. The water's here. It's just aesthetically very pleasing. Oh, is that notes I see? Hi-yah! Come on. There it is. 47 of 100. And I know, I guess I shouldn't say I know, because I would hate to assume for you guys, but I don't know about you guys, but when I'm seeing the note count, not even at halfway, no, it's halfway, but not even at halfway, Orange Jinjo, only got the blue one, which is most likely in the snow area, just because, and, what, the purple one? I can't remember, but, gosh, I lost my, the fall, yeah, the fall section is awesome, because it has water to break your fall, while also having leaves to help you get up places. The sprouts of the leaves are bloomed, so you're able to, so you're able to, like, climb on the tree, because the leaves are bloomed.
Oh, here you are at last. I've been waiting months to give you this.
Yeah, so it's kind of funny, because in Click Clock Wood, when you go through stuff like this, give me just a second. I'm gonna save. Okay, I saw a little bit of choppiness there. I think it might be because we're in Naughty's home, and it's trying to load the whole world around us while we're in a small space like this. I know that's not a great explanation, but just run with it for me. Yeah. Fall's great. It's great, great season. All that. Oh, no. So it's funny, when you go through these doors, it's just like, I'm going to, like, the fall section or whatever. But the people that live in Click Clock Wood, which is Naughty and seemingly just maybe these dragonflies part-time, these birds, these little Robin Hood dudes, they experience it as if time were passing, which I just think is super funny, and I really do appreciate that about this world, that it's not just, what do you got? More notes? Okay. And see this right here? This is why we need gold feathers. I'll take that damage just so we didn't waste another gold feather. Ooh, give me just a second. I know what we're all thinking here. You are gonna fall, and it is going to be a nightmare, because you don't have full health. Now I have full health. Yeah, but check this out. Just these leaves like this, what a convenient way to get up here. Also, I know what you're thinking. Dude, Mumbo has been there this entire time, and you haven't even acknowledged him. There we go. That was a close one, but we got him. Yes, and I know I haven't acknowledged Mumbo, because for one, not for one, but me personally, I'm not a huge fan of Mumbo's role in either Banjo-Kazooie or Banjo-Tooie. I know. A lot of people are Mumbo fans, and I'm not saying I'm not a Mumbo fan. I mean, I'm not as much of a Mumbo fan as others, but the transformations are generally more of a nuisance now that I've played this game so many times. If that makes sense, because okay. Here's an example, if you need an example. And if you don't need an example, I apologize. But the pumpkin in Mad Monster Mansion, you remember we had to go, the leaves are actually smaller in the fall, it's a good touch. But we had to take the pumpkin, we had to go transform as the pumpkin, and we had to, actually first we had to go break something in the overworld, that fence, and then we had to take the pumpkin, and we had to go out of the world, and, don't hurt me, whew. Okay, that was good, we had to take the pumpkin, go out of the world, and we had to, okay. We had to just go do that, and then we needed the pumpkin to leave, and then we had to walk away as the pumpkin because I'm not going back into Mad Monster Mansion to have Mumbo transform me back, even though there was a Mumbo inside of that mausoleum that could have just changed us back, but we weren't allowed out. So, yeah, that was the whole thing. You were there, you remember, and it's stuff like that you appreciate the first 10 times you play, 5 times you play this game. Bzz, nothing in here for you now, Bear. We've all moved out. Poor things. Now, it is a good reason. It is a good thing that I came back in here, though, because there were 4 notes that they were trying to hide from us. Oh, very nice amount of notes. Let me take a peek around. There's still that small hole right there. I wonder if we are able to kill this guy. I don't want to give up already, but it's not looking good. Yeah, but so long story short, Mumbo transformations, they're long, they're time consuming. I've seen them all, I've done them all. They are just a means for a jiggy, which is most things in this game. You just do something, you get a jiggy. You do this, you get a jiggy. And I'm not trying to downplay Banjo-Kazooie at all. I mean, that's the whole point. It's like, I will do this for you if you give me something. And I think that's a very fair trade-off. Come on. Okay, jump through the bees. We're walking away. That's what it's all about right there. Let me take a look. See if the render distance is good enough. Okay, so I don't think there's anything in that. In that guy, I don't think there's notes or anything. We'll have to really make note of those claptraps or chompers. If anyone has the official name, I don't want to Google it because I'm recording, but if anyone has the official name, feel free to tell me in the comments. I'm always fishing for comments. I don't know. I think it's neat, but yeah. I mean, if you don't feel like leaving a comment, then don't. Oh, dang it, man. Oh my god. And it doesn't help that these are just tough jumps to make. They really are just tough jumps to make. And I guess I'm bad. I don't know. I wish I was playing this on a Nintendo 64 controller. I am playing it on probably the objectively best controller ever made. No, it's not the GameCube controller. Light me up in the comments down below. I'm playing with an Xbox One controller, which is just the pinnacle of controllers. It is perfect. They spent $100 million in research and development for this controller, and man, it shows. Even though it's just slightly different than the 360, but gosh, I mean, it's tough to fix perfection, and I really do think that the Xbox One is just, I mean, they did the controller better, and that's all there is to it. And a nice little house they built here. It's only got this guy in it. We're not going to destroy that yet. I'm sure we'll need the health eventually. Yeah, but the Xbox One controller is just perfect. It is perfect. However, when it comes to the Nintendo 64, a lot of people have a lot of negative things to say about it. And, you know, we could get into that every single day. Every single time I record, we could talk about N64 hate, because I could talk about that till I'm blue in the face. And how unjustified about 95% of it is. Please, oh my God! Oh, man. I don't want to blame it on the fact that I'm trying to have clever commentary, not mess up what I say, and play the game at once on what's happening here. Because that was just blatantly bad on my part. I wasn't primed and ready for it. Ugh. Anyways, Nintendo 64, the games are best played on their... Okay, I pressed A that whole time. Kazooie didn't flap her wings till almost the ground. Dang it, man. I am so sorry for this just terrible gameplay. I'd like to see about how long we've been recording, because I'd hate to sit here and just give you this mediocre fest for a second day in a row for a super long time. Okay. It'd been about 40 minutes at most, I'd say, at most. It's been about 30 probably, come to think of it, because I did do a little bit before I started recording. See, sometimes it just... Anyways, the Nintendo 64, the games are best played on the Nintendo 64 controller. Just because the Nintendo 64 controller is the best, and I love it. I gotta get out of here. I can't believe I'm still on this platform. I just sat and jumped like a fool for how long? What's wrong?
Hi there, Bear Buddy. I need 6 more acorns before winter comes. Have you seen any?
Oh, no. Are you serious? We have to go find acorns now? What's going on in here? Well, there's an acorn, it looks like. Oh, 70 notes. Hey! That's our 10th caterpillar. Sweet. I'm glad we still had an extra one from summer. Bam! There's an acorn. The acorns do make sounds, so we should be able to find them easily enough, I guess. I mean, we haven't found any yet.
Nabnut hasn't got enough acorns yet. Keep looking.
There's one. Okay. Hey, it's like they're mocking me. An open pit above an acorn that they know, after they know I just continuously fail, and they're gonna do that to us? Alright, we wrecked that guy. See, sometimes it's tough to gauge, like, when you should go for the peck when you jump, because sometimes it just takes a little bit too long, and then sometimes you just get it. There it is. I'll take that damage. I will take that damage. That is 4 acorns we are up to. The rest should be... Come on. The rest should be up top. Or further up. Nabnut hasn't got enough acorns yet. Keep looking. Yeah. Ooh, as you can see, things are ramping up. There was all 3 of those instead of 2 of them that time. And winter is open! Probably my favorite, realistically, just because it's winter and I like the cold, I like the winter, I like the aesthetic, I like snow, I like everything about winter. Period. And, yeah, I'm happy to get into that. I'm almost positive we have not missed a note yet. We'll go look by the flower bed, or that big old soil area. I don't know if there's going to be a flower there, but that big old soil area. We'll check and see. Wait, there were already notes there because I was like, doesn't it make you feel bad that we don't even have half, and then we got them. So never mind. I think we've done a pretty thorough job thus far. We're just feeding this gentleman now. Yeah, 80 notes. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna get into that story. Actually, you know what? I will.
Thank you, Bear. Eyrie soon be Big Bird. Must have sleep first.
Okay, hopefully you're at peak physical condition by the time we get back. Let's see if this section's easier for us at all this time. You see me going to the corner like that, just to really make the jump a little safer. What do we got? Mumbo token? I'm sorry. We'll grab that when we walk out. I guess I haven't found that other acorn yet. Or the other two. Because I have a feeling there's one in here. I really hope so, at least. Because gosh, dude, I don't know where the other ones would be. Extra life up there. Yeah. But the N64, the games are best played on the controllers. And I really do feel that way about pretty much every console. I think emulation's bad just because you just don't get the feeling. And I know people don't care about the feeling. They're like, feeling? Really? That is your argument? And I'm like, yeah, actually, it's nice to, you know, it's more than just nice. It's how they were meant to be played. It's just like, it feels right. The games just feel different when they're on their original hardware, with the original controller in your hand, preferably with like scan lines. Oh, I know, scan lines. Ugh, this guy's 85 years old. But seriously, there is a place for retro games, and I'm very passionate about that. I think it's a shame just how people don't value older games as much. And, you know, and if they do value older games, they value them on their computer, you know, and, you know, I'm not here gatekeeping or anything, of course not. But there's just, I don't know. I urge people, Nabnut hasn't got enough acorns yet. Yes, I know. Yes, but I just basically urge people to play things on their original console because it's just, there's something about it. It just feels good. The games feel good, they play good, and it's just how they were meant to be played. But anyways, enough of that. I have to find that last nut for Nabnut before we get out of here. You. Oh, for the love of God, just die. Anywho, good Lord. So we got the nut for Eyrie. Oh, that was Discord, sorry. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Alright. I think Yeah, okay. Had to do some pondering real quick. And then it was like, duh. What do you mean? What do you mean I didn't see that?
Yippee! That's all the acorns I need! Here, take this. I'll see you in spring!
You know, and that is the sad thing, is we won't see Nabnuts. Actually, we will see him again, but we will not be able to progress any further with Nabnut. I know that's extremely devastating to all my Nabnut fans out there, but it just simply is the case. We will not be seeing him again. I'm okay with that. And you know, we could go back in spring and we could be like, hey Nabnut, what's up? But he'd just be like, oh, who are you? Blah blah blah, because the year doesn't roll over. It just simply progresses unto winter. That's it. So goodbye Nabnut. You know, we'll come check in on him later, but yeah, that's that. I'm glad we were able to just get everything done there. That was pretty solid. We're doing a pretty good job here. I'd hate to cut it before. These are some dangerous enemies. Yeah, I wasn't sure if we were running low on health or not. So, oh, there it is. Nice. So basically, I killed those guys just to see if we needed health or not. Now, as for winter, my absolute favorite, those things are dead. Is that why it's my favorite? No. But, does it help? Yeah. These guys. Absolute tools, if you got me. I think, you know what? This is actually kind of funny, though. I haven't brought this up yet. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I am kind of stinky for this. If you try to go to Mumbo's in times that he's not here, Mumbo's not always here. In winter, he's just straight up gone. In fall, I believe it says he's on, I believe he's like got a fire going, he's wrapped up in a blanket, and he's like, no, I don't want to do spells, I'm enjoying myself. Enjoying the cocoa or whatever. And in summer, he's like, I'm on vacation. So, spoilers, we're going back to spring to do the Mumbo transformation when we do. But that'll probably be the final thing we do. Yes, it is the purple one. And, I don't know where it's at. Hopefully we'll run across it. I'm just not being super hopeful. Oh, we'll see. Now, next, we're going to take these guys out and see if they offer anything to us. Now, I do want to circle back around and see if I can scoop that up without going down. Nah. I wasn't even going to try. 40 Mumbo tokens. That's pretty awesome. I think I said in the beginning that I was going to go for all of them. That is obviously somewhat the truth. I've done a pretty good job at it. But there is no way to track them. Using my brain power, I am almost positive that I did not... I don't think I missed any. I'm sure if you went to the wiki, you would find a few that I missed. But I think for the grand scheme of the playthrough... Wow, I think he's above us. I think for the grand scheme of the playthrough, I did a pretty good job. I was pretty thorough on the Mumbo tokens, and clearly, we had enough. So, I don't know if you guys have been seeing, but this guy was actually planted on top of this ever since spring. So, we finally have access to another flight pad that we just simply do not need. Let's take a look here. So another Mumbo token, huh? Yeah, I don't know how to make this area activate. Oh! Yeah, I do. Okay. Bad news.
Yes, that's right. Swim under there. Icy water takes double air.
No, it doesn't actually take, like, two at once. But much like the oil in Rusty Bucket Bay, yeah, it takes away twice as fast. But the reason we came in here...
Cooler. I don't usually get visitors in winter.
Anyways, we came in here for this honeycomb piece. This is the honeycomb piece that I know of. There's one more left in the game. And it is in this world. I just can't remember where it's at. Now, it is very important that when you drop in here, you go. You go, go, go. You saw we got into Naughty's house with two water bubbles remaining, which is an equivalent to one. And you've seen how quickly the water bubbles go away. No. Oh! Oh my god! That would have been just an absolute tragedy. Just tragedy. Oh, that would have been brutal. Oh my god. I hope you all... Oh, we're having just... Ooh, heart palpitations with me there. Oh my god. Anyhow, let's start heading up. And we'll start exploring what the winter tree has to... You know what? We're going up there. We're killing him. We're just... That's all there is to it. I'm not going to have that happen to me again. That was absolutely embarrassing. Just revolting, disgusting. And for that, we kill his friend first. That's a one-up right there. Now, these guys... Ooh, Eyrie. Little sneak peek. All he needed was a little bit of sleep. He said it himself. Cool. I thought I just heard yelling. But then I was like, oh yeah, I'm home alone. So it was probably not. It was actually Eyrie. Freaked me out for about a second there. No longer, though. I'm good. 84 notes. We're doing pretty good. Cool. Six golden feathers. Not bad. Okay, let's go this way. I can't remember the names of these guys. Something Hood, obviously. It's a Robin Hood reference. Peek 'em and poke 'em. The Mumbo way. How are we supposed to get out of this? Like that. Frustrating, isn't it? Speaking of frustrating, I do think that we are going to have to split Click Clock Wood into 3 different parts. Now, I do apologize, of course, but according to my calculations, this episode is approaching an hour. And I know how people feel about longer episodes, and by that I mean I have no idea how people feel about longer episodes. Personally, I don't care about viewer retention, because that doesn't affect me. So you guys can come back and just watch it in as many chunks as you need. Bad. So if you need to pause it, check in every few hours or so, knock off 10 minutes. However you do it, I don't care. So I just, oh my God, we were off that platform. I want you to know that. I think there's something up there. Did you see that? Helps if you turn the camera. Whew, okay. Whew, alright. If it's just the life, I don't care, but I need to look just in case. Aha! That is 88 notes. Ooh. And we still have not visited, ooh, sorry, buddy, I don't remember your name. Nut guy. We have to kill that snowman and press that grunty switch. Let's not forget that. We won't forget that. You know what, now that I'm thinking, I'm not 100% sure that all the notes are in the winter section. I think there might be some in one of the Mumbo House variations. That is very much an option. Let me take a peek. Let me take a peek in here. Let's take a look. Just some eggs. All right. We need eggs, but I'm not too worried about it because we probably won't finish off our supply by the time we end the game. Let me look at the playtime of Click Clock Wood real quick, and we will decide if we're about to end it or not. Holy Christ. An hour and 41 minutes in Click Clock Wood. If that doesn't help drive home the fact that... Oh, his door's closed. How about that? We'll break in through the window. If that doesn't drive home the fact that this level is huge and tough, and I don't know what will. He has a wife. Acorns. That's me when I'm dreaming about, Come on, help me out with this fat guy joke. Come on. Dreaming out Burger King. Oh, yes. Burger King is, probably, I'd say, the best fast food restaurant. If you'd like to duke it out with me in the comments down below, I'll be the first one to tell you you are wrong. Burger King's freaking awesome. I love that stuff. Oh my God, they have just the biggest, best burgers you could ever want from a fast food restaurant. Are you kidding me? Oh God, dude, I love Burger King. And that's the reason I appreciate Dennis Schumar 11. Shout outs to him, Dennis. I think about you every day. Because just from the little bits I have gathered about this man's love for Burger King, we'll call it that. He's a Burger King fan, and I've heard him bring it up multiple times. Just being a fan of Burger King, and hey, you cannot go wrong with Burger King. We're gonna do it. We hit it. Oh my God, that was awesome. Boom, right up there. Is that the 10th Gruntilda Jiggy? I think it's the 9th, but who's to say? I don't know about you guys, but I appreciate the fact that I appreciate Dennis, for sure, but I appreciate the fact that I didn't just go through and beat this game real fast and, just have all the answers and know what I'm doing. Like, it's not walkthrough style. It is semi-walkthrough style because I know what I'm doing, but I have tried to make it a point to... I like to make it a point during my games to just not, and I brought this up, and I'll continue to bring it up, I'm sure, but I just like to experience it with you guys. Just experience the game too, because even if I do know these games and I'm really well versed in them and all this, I'm just happy. Eyrie!
Eyrie, mighty eagle at last! Watch me as I fly into the sky!
My man, Eyrie. Wow.
I have reward for bear friend. Here it comes.
Anywho. Yeah. But I like to go into this, just like to know that, we're doing this together. I'm sure that helps the experience. It makes it a little more fun. And if not, I apologize. I'm sure there will be a game that I can do or will do walkthrough style. I'm really knowledgeable on it. We really just tear into it. Or I just really tear into it, I should say. Alright, now there's an issue. There's 4 more notes. And on my Xbox, I have 896 of the 900 notes. And I could not... I think it glitched. And that's why I played the Nintendo 64 version. And I think this is the story I was going to tell. I can't find the last 4 notes anywhere. I've looked up guides and stuff, and they're nowhere to be found, I guess. And for me personally, for this playthrough, I believe they are in the fall version of Mumbo's house. Now, I will say that was a complete guess, but I'm pretty sure. So, let me see. The time... Oh, my gosh. Okay. We'll go check Mumbo's house and all the other seasons real fast. If I come across the 100th... Or the 97th, 98th, 99th, and 100th note, I will make sure to... I will end the video. I will. How many golden feathers do we have? Okay, cool. I'm willing to go for that. 44? Hey, why not? Yeah, I'll end the video if we find the rest of the notes. But until then, I just won't. Until we get there. And I don't know. I'm sort of hoping that it goes up into spring till we can find the notes so we can run in there. And we're not going to do the transformation today. But there is something I wanted to do in spring. So, yeah. Let's take a peek here. Oh, there's a worm in here.
Mumbo, busy, sweep many leaves, no magic today.
And would you believe it? 98, 99. You found all 100 notes on this world! Well done! Okay, let's go through and view our totals. Click Clock Wood, 100 notes. Rusty Bucket Bay, 100. Mad Monster Mansion, 100. Gobi's Valley, 100. Freeze Easy Peak, 100. Bubble Gloop Swamp, 100. Nice clean 30 minutes. Clanker's Cavern, 100. Treasure Trove Cove, 100. Mumbo's Mountain, 100. We have every single note in the game. Man, can you believe that Banjo-Kazooie's almost over? Oh my gosh, we took this huge hiatus and now it's just gonna be over? Oh my goodness. Yes, yes. I know, I said if I found the 97th, 98th, 99th, and 100th note, that I would end the video. And you know what? I will. I will end the video here. So, I appreciate you all for coming out to Banjo-Kazooie, Episode 11. We are so close. Okay, end it the way we started. Badly. We are so close to finishing Click Clock Wood, which means we are so close to finishing Banjo-Kazooie. I will say, next episode very well could be the finale of Banjo-Kazooie. I will do the intro as hello and welcome back to the finale of Banjo-Kazooie. That is how I will do it regardless next episode. So if you hear that, look at the title. I will put finale if it is the finale. Either way, thanks all for listening to my rants and ramblings. And I will see you guys tomorrow with potentially the finale of Banjo-Kazooie.